Hey, it's Minister John Carson here, and welcome back to Behind the Man. Now in Alvin, a different mantle had come upon Dr. Carson as he was elevated from a pastor to an apostle, just as it was said through the prophetic word that had come forth through Bishop Hines. My dad was elevated to the office of apostle by two of the late and great apostles of our time, Apostle Richard Hinton and Apostle E.W. Wilcox, and they were accompanied by some powerful men, by Bishop James Everett, by Bishop Donald Hilliard, Bishop Shelton Beatty, Bishop Sherman Allen, and Pastor Tony Wilcox. The church was packed to capacity as the vision was coming to pass, as he was on a journey to kingdom revival or a kingdom reformation. While in Alvin, my dad led the congregation in the purchasing of 221 acres of land, which is now paid in full. Also, while in Alvin, God told my dad to change the name of the church. That's when he gathered with some of his parishioners and asked for an acronym that included the kingdom. And Paul Alba came up with the name ROC, Reflection of Christ's Kingdom World Outreach International, which prepared him for his great apostolic work as he planted rock churches in Round Rock, Texas, Brooklyn, New York, Charlotte, North Carolina, Memphis, Tennessee, Atlanta, Georgia, San Antonio, Texas, Kyle, Texas, Lamarck, Texas, Alvin, Texas, Chicago, Illinois, Butuan, Philippines, South Africa, Liberia, and all throughout Africa. My dad was a pastor while he was in Austin, Texas, but when he obeyed God to leave and go to a place that he would show him, much like Abraham and Moses, he became apostolic. The apostolic mantle was confirmed. The vision was evolving, and Dr. Carson was preaching and teaching the kingdom like no one on the planet. It was becoming evident that my dad would become one of the towering voices in the city of Houston while he was still in Alvin. His 92.1 FM radio ministry that aired on Sunday mornings was making him a household name. While still located in Alvin, Texas, Dr. Carson was awarded the Fivefold Ministry Award. That's a national award that considers church leaders worldwide, regardless of denomination, race, etc. The board voted that Dr. Carson represented what the fivefold ministry looked like, all in one person. Wow. My dad was a man who was clearly on a mission, as he then unfolded 3 annual conferences. The Fivefold Ministry Conference every single February, Holy Convocation, where all the rock churches gather from around the world, and the Kingdom Summit, where he brings in 2 of his former seminary professors and kingdom scholars and other guest speakers for an impartation on the kingdom. While in Alvin, Dr. Carson took a delegation of over 100 parishioners to Johannesburg, South Africa for the Africa Holy Convocation as he continued to take the gospel of the kingdom worldwide. Dr. Carson was flowing in the will and plan of God that was unfolding every day as he was on his journey to Houston, Texas, the place that God told him to set up the headquarters. The quest to Houston was bittersweet as my dad tried to identify where God was and was not. Thus, he was stressed trying to find the location to move from Alvin to Houston after several locations fell through, much like they did when we were transitioning from Austin to Alvin. However, the Lord made a way out of no way and opened up a door that no man could close and brought Dr. Carson and the Rock from Alvin to Houston. Man, talk about the hand of God making a way for the man of God. If you'd like to know more about Dr. Carson's life story, get your copy of How to Overcome, a powerful series about overcoming life's obstacles. Well, that's all the time we have for today. But make sure you join me back here every day as we go even deeper behind the man. Also, be sure to like, share, and repost this mini-series every single day. And I'll see you back here tomorrow.